It's so weird. We all want to be loved 100% for who we are, but how many of us actually have the courage to represent ourselves accurately, right? This is who I am, all my faults, right there. That's what you're going to live with years from now. And my friend Greg and I were talking about starting a dating service called Worst Foot Forward. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah! Excellent! Yeah. Hi, my name's Sam, and I fart and belch a lot. I'm really insecure. I'm looking for a woman to fulfill me because I'm very bored and angry. And I basically want a woman around because the frequency of sex is better, and also I want my house kept clean the way my mother did. Okay, that's the bottom line. Hi, I'm Sandra, and I'm very, very insecure as well. Nice to meet you. And I'm basically suffering from overcompensating from a deep-seated understanding that I'm a loser and that I'm weak and that I'm unlovable. So I'm going to be asking you for validation every single day. Okay? Great. If I don't get it, I'll withhold sex. Thank you. Yeah, because I'm talking to this academic, and probably the reason he's an academic is that he's overcompensating for some deep-seated fear he's stupid, right? So he becomes an academic, and then ultimately it's phony and stupid, sitting in the tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a whole bunch of unsavory stuff they don't tell you about. Yeah. So I decided to drive home from Portland, Oregon to where I live in Yelm, Washington, outside of Olympia. And I decided to stop about halfway up in this lovely little town called Kalama, Washington, because there was a cop in the mirror with the lights and all that stuff. And he comes up, he goes, "Little lady," which I love because I'm like 160 pounds. Yeah, I'm so frail. I couldn't lift my foot from the accelerator. I might faint. He said, "Do you know how fast you were going?" I said, "Pretty fast, or we wouldn't all be here, I guess." He said I was going 85 and a 55, and I said, "Look, officer," I said, "you're probably enslaved to a classical physics. I just want to explain to you that in my understanding of physics, my non-Newtonian new physics, there are concepts like velocity just get really warped in the new physics. And let me explain superposition to you. See, officer, there is Vanda going 85 in a 55. But there's also Vanda going 55 in an 85. There's the speed of light Vanda, and there's the perfectly still Vanda. There's Vanda doing neither and Vanda doing both. There's many, many, many Vanda potentials. See? You just happen to collapse the wave function on the wrong Vanda. You wanted the Vanda with the bank account. Apparently there are some Vanda in jail realities I didn't know about. But what the bleep do I know? What the bleep? I wonder what the bleep stands for. We can't say it. I love cursing. I love it so much. But I can't tonight. Oh, you guys, cheers to life. To life itself. And all it involves, huh? Remember when you were a kid? Remember the way you were when you were a kid? Remember this? Remember? Everything was so urgent. Where were we going? It's life! Life is happening right now! I love kids. Because they're so honest, aren't they? Except those stupid liar ones. I hate them. You laugh more than everyone at that. What's your name? Robin. I love you guys. You were fantastic. It was so much fun. Yeah. So kids are, I have no children myself, and I'm 46, so my mom's done. She's done with the, every now and then she'll say, "Hi, Van. It's your mother. Are you still barren?" "Yes, Mother, I don't think there's going to be any children." this lifetime. I had plenty of children in other lifetimes. I'm sure of it, you know. And did I ever leave home? I'll tell you what. No, but I tried to tell my mom, look, I want to share with you the possibility I embrace of being a life giver to the entire planet and leaving this place better than I found it for the children who do come along after. Wouldn't that be cool? And she's like, yeah. Can you make any money at that? I love my mom. You know Ram Dass? Have you ever heard the Jewish metaphysical writer Ram Dass? You guys, so great to talk to you guys because you're all like in my age group kind of. It's like I can throw out things like that, and there's a chance that, you know, like, you know, when I do my act in front of the young kids in the comedy clubs, I'm like, Sophia Loren. And they're all like, who? But certainly Ram Dass is like, he's a Jewish metaphysical writer, and he says, he's one of the wisest things I ever heard. He says, if you think you're enlightened, try visiting your family for a week. I love that. My mom and I are becoming real friends because I do this new thing called listening. Have you heard that? People love it when you do that listening thing. You know. She says, Vanda, a little while ago, she said, do you pray to God, Vanda? And now, instead of going where I normally go, which is, you know, that patriarchal, punitive son of a, you taught me about in childhood, I don't pray to that God, no, I swallowed that, about 40 years of self-righteous indignation. I said, Mom, tell me about your God. You know, we might be on the same page and not even know it. You know, and she began to tell me about her God. And as it turns out, she's wrong and I'm right, you know. Which is, what are you going to do? I judge people. I'm sorry, but I do. I know I shouldn't, but you know what? And then I judge myself for judging people. Which is wrong. Right? And some of you are judging me right now, right? Liars. You're judging me. That whole question of being judgmental is funny. Byron Katie, I love this Byron Katie. I'm reading Loving What Is. She has this whole idea of, like, she starts out the work you do with her. It's called Judge Your Neighbor Worksheet. She's like, get it all out. Get it on a piece of paper. Let's look at it. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, that's great. She actually has you be as nasty and petty and low down as you want to be. Get it out. Let's not pretend. Human beings judge. It's like ride the horse in the direction it's going. That's what happens here. And then she works with you on it and has you look at it and turn it around. And, you know, this is what the bleep, the knowledge in that movie, the spiritual stuff in that movie, it's been around for ages. It's ancient. Greek philosopher Epictetus, have you ever heard of him? Epictetus, I think it is, Epictetus. He said, it is not who or what happens to us that disturbs us, it is our thought about who or what happens to us that disturbs us. You know, and then he went on to say, like my name, Epictetus? What the hell is that? Epic means like legendary. Itis is what? Inflammation. This disturbs me. And then he went on to say, hey, Pythagoras, do you like my name? It disturbs me. Thank you. That's my Epictetus bit. Every comedian should have one. In case I get heckled, Greek philosophers! You know. But I actually did that at What the Bleep conference, and this academic guy comes up and goes, that was very humorous. Sadly, however, Epictetus and Pythagoras were not contemporaries. Oh, I said, I think you're confusing Epictetus with Epictetus. I'm talking about Epictetus, son of gonorrhea and syphilis. Born on the tiny island kingdom of Elephantitis. Who later went on to study under herpes at herpes under dermatitis of eczema. And we all know he later wooed and wed the beautiful Candida albicans. That's who I'm talking about.